Hey everyone! Today I want to share a special card in honor of Pregnancy and Infant Loss Remembrance Day with a beautiful stamp set designed by my friend Lawson and PinkFresh Studio. I have more information about this special set and the importance of this day on my blog, so please check it out. And now let's talk about this card. So I started by stamping the butterfly in waterproof black ink on watercolor cardstock. I have it taped to my very fancy painting clipboard, and now I want to add some color. So I've got 3 colors of Caterpillar ink that I'm swiping on my nonstick craft mat to use as my watercolors. I'm using shimmer spray to mist my cardstock and my inks because I love sparkle, but I want this card to be a little more subtle in the glitter department. So I'm going to paint a generous amount of clean water onto my butterfly and then add the ink and then tilt my clipboard to let the color run in big drips. I'm purposely painting outside the lines for a soft and abstract result, and I'm creating lots of movement by actually moving that clipboard. To get more saturated colors, I can heat set or let dry and then add even more ink or do whatever I want and just kind of paint until I feel happy with how it's going. I love this because there's really no wrong way to do it. Now once I'm happy with the amount of color, I'm going to heat set it one last time, kind of mop up the edges there with a clean paper towel, and then I want to add some splatter. So I'm going to push a little acrylic block into my ink pad to get it inky, and then I'm going to use a wet paintbrush to flick splatter onto my project. And sorry, it's a little off camera with that purple, but I'm going to do it with all 3 colors so you'll be able to see a little better with the next color. I think the splatter kind of adds to the beautiful painted look of this design. Now, to get even a little more color onto this project, I'm going to color the butterfly with some Copic markers. I love the look of layering color, especially Copics over watercolor. I think it's so soft and pretty. Plus, it's so easy, you can't really make any mistakes. I've chosen a few Copics that work with the inks, and you can find that list in my video description. And here's what it looks like when I'm all done. I'm going to run this panel through my die cut machine with a stitched rectangle, and then after that, all it really needs is a sentiment. So I've started using a piece of acetate with my MISTI to make sure all my sentiments stamp straight and just where I want them. I put my panel in my MISTI, I put the acetate on top, and then I stamp the sentiment onto that acetate panel, and then I can check the placement and make sure it's all correct. Now if it's wrong, I can move that stamp around, and if it's right, I can just pull out the acetate, clean it off for the next time, and then re-ink my stamp and stamp it again. Finally, I'm adding a little black splatter with a Copic marker. I guess that's a faux black splatter, actually. And then my card is all finished. You can learn more about this wonderful stamp set and this special day on my blog. And I just want to say to anyone who is grieving their loss today, you're not alone, and I'm so sorry for your loss. Thanks so much for watching.